Hello, hello, and welcome to our final Friday night racing of the term, I believe. I'm here with Minnie Collins, one of our young female sprinters, headed off to Junior Worlds. That's your cue to say hi, Minnie.
Oh, hello.
Program for tonight. C grade hitting the French pursuit. Relay style race. One rider will go off the front. Wait on the fence will be the rest of the team, waiting on the fence. Rider will do a full lap, and then the second rider will pull off. There'll be a team on the front straight and the back straight. A grade and B grade will be riding a 2K team pursuit. Race 2 will be the Derby. Tempo points. Race 3, another Derby, Scratch, and a Madison. How good.
How good.
Quite a good turnout tonight. Lots of young riders in the pit, getting ready to go pedal round and round in circles, as you do. Unfortunately, we do not have a name list.
How many people have been at racing recently?
Yeah, a good number of these younger riders would have come from the Battle of the Schools. That's just happened. Really cool event. It's what started me cycling.
Nice.
Team on the front straight, looking almost ready. Our back straight team taking a little bit of time, but that's okay. Looks like our back straight team is starting to roll around. Get the racing underway.
Did they have this race back when you did this event?
No, when I was first starting off, there was no such thing as a French pursuit. We had the Italian pursuit, so very similar to our team pursuit or team sprint. But no, this seems to be one of Craig or Dan's new inventions. Interesting form of racing, but probably a better entry level race than what we started with, giving each rider time to get off the track.
French pursuit with C grade we're starting with tonight. French pursuit, the way it works, we've got two teams on the track, one on the front straight, one on the back straight. It's pretty much like a team sprint, except one rider goes at a time from the fence. So the first riders on each side will head away, they'll drop down.
Just a little testing, making sure the microphones are working. We've been having some technical issues. No bueno. But we're back into it. Looks like both teams are getting the all clear, having some rules spelt out to them. Got our comms on each side. Thumbs up from the front straight. A little bit of movement from the back straight. Maybe a change of teams. Yeah, look at that. Change of teams.
All right, 10. 10 on the front straight. How many we got on the back straight? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. We'll be back one of the riders mate, do an extra lap.
Looks like we've got uneven teams this afternoon. So, some discussion going on in the pit. Looks like our back straight team, one of our riders will do an extra lap.
Oh, you're going to rejoin? Okay, nice, Nika. Awesome. So, quiet, everybody.
Here we go, clock is on for our C grade French pursuit.
For the last time for turn 2. There we go. And they're away.
And it's lights out and away we go.
Do a lap, one full lap as fast as they can.
Away pretty well, really.
Yeah, good strong start from our young rider in the pink kit.
Next rider up on the fence will go. Ooh, it's looking pretty even, although I think the front straight might have a bit of an advantage. I don't have to start, that's unfortunately. Out of the seat, look at it as she crosses the line. The next rider goes for the front straight, the next rider goes for the back straight.
We've seen races like this over the last couple of weeks take very drastic turns. A lot of teams strategize and put their stronger riders at the back as, some would say, anchors. We've had some big gaps closed up by some very talented young riders. So interesting to see how today's racing plays out.
Back straight now, across the line, back straight now in front. Front straight's away.
Team's looking pretty neck and neck right now.
And think about it, she's going to do one lap now, and then she'll rejoin her group at the back and do another lap at the end, bringing it home.
Majority of our riders tonight on the
Back straight still just a
good old Avanti hire bikes. Every man and his dog started on the Avanti hire bikes.
Yep.
What did you start riding on, Minnie?
An Avanti hire bike. It was blue.
It was blue.
Yeah.
I used to always choose the black one. It was cool.
Oh, nice, fast. Got a hill brick over here.
Oh. Another good bike. Big acceleration down the back straight from our young lady in the fluoro kit.
back straight now, clean out to
Looks like we're really even at this point.
if everybody does this tonight, I'm going to be full. Oh, those chips are delicious.
Very cool to see some bright colours out there tonight. Bright colours on the track. Not quite as necessary as bright colours on the road, but to be safe is to be seen.
Wheels going.
Anyone heading out on the road, make sure you're wearing your bright colours, especially you young riders.
Flashing light on the back.
Yep,
And the
flashing
front.
light.
Down the
Yep.
front straight, still out of the seats. Going to do a whole lap out of the seat. Fantastic opening sprint there.
Oh, back straight.
Crosses the line.
Back straight's way ahead.
Powering away, front straight.
Looked like we had a full lap out the seat from our back straight team.
Yeah, wow. That's pretty impressive.
Did the battle of the schools. Actually, most of this, in fact, all of these riders would have done the battle of the schools.
Nice to see some riders from Topol making their way.
And it's fantastic to see them just continuing on. They're doing so well.
Looked like we had a big crew from Topol for the Battle of the Schools event over the weekend.
Yeah, a couple of Palmy riders popped in as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sporting the windmill kit.
Nice.
Gap from the back straight has started to open up a little bit. Still too early to determine our winners.
Just one rider left on the fence for both teams. Looks like it'll be really important for them to anchor their way.
Looks like a very strong lead from our back straight team. Here we go, it comes down to these last two riders. Big strong start from our front straight team. Still holding on to that lead on the back straight. Looks like our back straight team will take it out. Followed quite shortly by our front straight team. Very good effort from our young riders.
Nicely done by the back straight, considering they had one rider do an extra lap.
Yeah, you're right. One of the riders came and joined in on the back, eh? How good. Oh, how good's this? Getting the gates out for our proper team sprints, team pursuits.
Team pursuit. Have you done many team pursuits, Alex?
I used to dabble in the odd team pursuit back in the olden days.
Yeah, nice.
The big long gyro helmets and the baggy skin suits. Team pursuits used to be really big at the NTS, National Track Series. Entries for the National Track Series close pretty soon, actually.
Sunday, midnight.
Yeah, $10 entries. So for anyone watching at home that wants to sign up, or some parents who want their kids to have a go, only $10.
Pretty unheard of in the cycling world these days.
Considering last year's entry fee was what, 120 bucks?
Something like that,
North
yeah.
of 120. Looks like a predominantly St. Peter's team on the front straight. Oh, gate's going home. Don't even need that part.
Race 2 will be the headless chickens on the front straight. Patricia, Lucy, Lily, and Faith on the back straight. Guys, if you can start heading to the back straight, living people, Harley, Jackson, Thomas, and Ainsley. Heat 3 will be CHS, Steve, Kate, Pippa, Phoebe, and Lily. And on the back straight, it'll be KDB, Darcy, Bianca, and Katie. So guys, if you can start to get to your
Looks a bit like
sides.
St. Peter's versus St. Peter's over here.
Very strong cycling culture, which is to be expected as the Velodrome is on St. Peter's ground.
I look over
The
we've got two
land, I believe, was
racing, two sisters.
rented out for $1 a year, so long as the students got free access to the track.
Nice, yeah.
And either move.
So I've been told.
This is going to be good.
Definitely an advantage.
Match between the girls.
Good scheme.
We've got an ex-St. Peter's student down there holding our rider number 2, Joel Douglas.
So head to the back straight. We should have the headless chicken.
As well as ex-St. Peter's rider in the back straight. Hannah Payne
Hannah Payne.
riding.
Currently riding.
Thomas and Ainsley, if you guys can
Being held by another ex-St. Peter's rider. Big Dogs versus Triple T. Triple T. Tung 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 sahur. So for those of you at home that are unaware, Team Pursuit, 2,000 metres, riders will do their respected laps on the front of the team and then lap off and rejoin at the back. Riders only need to finish with 3 athletes, so there could be
A few tactics going on.
a few tactics. Maybe a big hit out. And here we go. Good start from both teams. Our front straight wearing full aero helmets. How good. The Cask Mistral's very fast helmets. Let's see how much they play in. St. Peter's seem to be handing out helmets they have for a long time. Looks like our front straight team is already down to 3 riders. Interesting to know whether the rest of the team is aware of this.
Front straight team already down to 3 riders.
Looks like a bit of a mechanical from one of our riders. Joel Douglas calling the splits on the front straight.
3 riders.
Kyle Paris calling the splits on the back straight. Looks like a bit of friendly competition between ex-students and current coaches.
Have the ribbon on the front there for her team.
Both teams down to 3 riders.
Eva on the front for her team. And her sister now.
Nice controlled changes from our front straight team. Also quite tidy changes from the back straight team.
Read the numbers.
On the front there now you'll see Lucy Payne, sister of Hannah in the other team. So bit of sibling rivalry going there.
Sibling rivalry. Teams are looking pretty even actually. Might come down. See who gets the bragging rights. Looks like our back straight team is starting to claw it back a little bit. 2 laps to go.
Lucy on the front.
Might be a bit of a testament to Hannah Payne's consistent experience.
Looks like our front straight team is starting to break apart a little bit.
Now we see the back straight team, because they're riding nice and smooth, nice and together as a team.
Lapboard's at a bit of a tricky angle, but I believe we are both coming into our final laps.
On the other team now. Only the strongest, the slowest rider in your team. It's a real team's event. You've got to ride smartly as a team.
Front straight team is back together.
Back straight team doing really well.
Very good teamwork not to blow each other out. Here comes our back straight team. Will take it with a time of 2 minutes 49 seconds. Front straight comes through with 2 minutes 57 seconds. Very good time from both teams. Really cool to see our younger St. Peter's riders coming through and carrying on that tradition. generation before.
Yeah.
James, he'll be on the front straight.
Hard to believe there's a generation before that.
Mason,
Yeah.
Tara, and Monty, and
Yes.
Karen, you guys will be on the back straight.
Bright sparkly blue
Of A grade.
from the sheds in Levin. Still there.
Angus, Jack, and Cole, you guys will be on the front straight. And Team J.
You look at the bikes down in the cargo track, the higher bikes,
Yeah.
littered on the wall.
Yeah.
Bit of a mix and match. I'm sure there's some squabbles to get the fancy frames.
Front straight's ready.
Front straight, lined up, looking comfortable. One of our current Cambridge High School prefects and sprinters holding his fellow pupil up in P3. Sterling, interesting that he's not riding tonight. Sporting his Malaysian, Australasian champs
Front straight's ready. Back straight, not quite.
t-shirt from when
Yeah.
him and some others came through. How was your race experience in Malaysia, Manny?
Yeah, good. Super hard. Really good racing.
Good prep for Junior Worlds.
Definitely. Made some silly mistakes that I definitely won't make again, but you learn.
There you go. What more could you ask for? Clock's on. And away we go.
Bit early from the fella in the gate, but he's made up for it.
Yeah, tricky start, tricky timing. Back straight, very smooth out the gate, but seemed to lack that excel. Also could be a pacing tactic. We've seen a lot of teams blow apart.
Definitely has worked in the past couple heats.
Nice encouragement from our front straight rider.
It's nice to see lots of schools mixing in together, not localising themselves.
Friday night racing was so cool when I was young. Had a bit of a dead patch, but it has come back, and it has come back better. We never had a food truck or a live stream when I was racing.
No, not at all.
Looks like some cracks starting to form in our front straight team. Interesting to see if the rider will get back. Oh no, he gets on quite easily actually.
The transition is definitely hard to perfect.
It's tricky. Very tricky. Once you get the hang of it. It's like tying your shoelaces. Looks like we're down to 3 on our front straight team. Cool pair of handlebars, rider number 21. Very cool. Are they UCI legal?
I can't see that far, honestly.
Minnie and I don't have very good eyes.
They are quite cool.
Coming in with 2 laps to go. Back straight team still having all 4 riders. As you've seen, you only need 3 riders to finish. Sorry, I was mistaken. Now we're at 2 laps to go. Our men on the lap board have an interesting interesting style. Teams aren't too far apart. Front straight team gearing the bell. Not too much in it. There could be a big surge from our back straight team. Looks like our boys are closing in, coming in hot, and they will take it tonight in our B grade. Heat 4. 3:05 for our front straight team and a 3:10 for our back straight team.
So I'd say, yeah, Cambridge High School girls are probably the fastest of the night with a 2 minutes 41.
Yeah, up the Cambridge High School. 3:05 for our front straight team and a 3:10 for our back straight team.
So I'd say, yeah, Cambridge High School girls are probably the the fastest of the night with a
I've made a lapse in judgment. I was informed that no one could hear me during the race replay. And I've been stitched up, started waffling. Where Damo's got a big grin on his face, ear to ear, laughing at me. Looks like we're coming into our A grade. A grade for bronze. Wow. Get some medals, maybe. What's that down in the pit there? There's some chocolate bars. Or maybe we used to do combined points. Interesting to see if the team pursuit riders get individual chocolate bars. I assume it will be individual points. Hazel Gardner, another one of our junior world sprinters up here, eating all my chips. Doesn't seem sorry about it.
Nathan Bunn, the legend that he is going to be in second wheel.
Going with 3 riders on the front straight.
On Nathan's wheel. Good wheel to sit on. It's awesome to see Nathan turning up here. He's a real asset to particularly our senior riders, our A-grade riders. Helping them, showing them skills. You're right. Okay, clock's on, fellas.
Clock is on. Yeah, team of 3. If you look at our gate and then you look at our P2, you've got the very first generation of Velo Bike Bunch Bars and our latest generation of Velo Bike Bunch Bars.
Nice and smooth.
And then a Velo bike.
Yeah.
First generation?
Yeah, first gen, I believe. Just the, I believe the readily available frame mold. Glenn's come leaps and bounds from those days. Releasing a new LTS frame very fast. Now the boys are putting on a bit of a show here. Very good time so far on spokies and restricted gearing. For someone like Nathan, he's one of the older lads. He is putting it down, opening it up.
Young Monty Gardner. Fergus? Monty. Is it Monty?
Fergus.
Fergus. Ah.
It's Fergus. Fergus, he's chasing hard. He's got a very, very tricky task at getting on.
Yeah.
Not too sure what's going on for our P3. Looks like Nathan Bunn has forgot that he is riding with some younger guys. Slow down, mate. What are you doing? It's a team race.
Doesn't seem to be spinning as much either.
No. Just talking about restricted gears, but he looks to have voided the system. Fergus still chasing hard. Go on, son.
It's a real hard position to be in. Team pursuit, you have to cross the line with 3 riders. And the times.
Bit of a lack of spatial awareness and bunch awareness from Nathan, unfortunately, as the time is taken off the back wheel of your third rider in the team. Sprint, pursuit, yeah, that one.
Get the bell as they come through.
Yeah, I'm not sure what their tactic is here. They're trying to see what time they can just do together, or
Maybe Fergus wants to put down a 2K IP time.
yeah, get him training.
He's not doing too bad considering. Bear in mind these teams were riding with 3 and 4, breaking the wind. Fergus is out doing an individual effort. Comes through sub 3 minutes. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. 2:43. All things considered, that's probably one of our better performances of the evening. Here comes our gold-silver team pursuit.
Looks like St. Peter's means business in the back straight.
As we got some Pista Corsa riders on the front straight as well. I did see some Junior Worlds endurance riders coming through. One of our boys. Not too sure if he's racing just yet. One of our boys in the junior kit. Very cool feeling. Very cool feeling getting that first fern.
And what does it mean?
Apparently an inside joke.
Oh, inside joke. Okay, cool.
Not too sure what's going on the front straight here.
A bit difficult at the start. We had a first rider,
One of our
Oh, that happens.
one of our brothers, not too sure.
Right, we're going to start the clock. Clock is on, riders.
Or is it? Am I gravely mistaken? I'm actually not sure who's on the front straight. Oh well, look at St. Peter's. Some fancy kit there. There you go, good start.
All right, teams getting away nicely. The pink fluffy unit is James leading them out.
St. Peter's team
St. Peter's team looking
off to a nice start, but our front straight team looks like our front straight team has also had no regard for our gearing limits. Our P1
brother to Lucy, little
starts
brother
quite hard.
to Hannah that raced earlier.
Pretty even at the moment though, neck and neck.
Team here. Damo up on the
Our St. Peter's rider on the front riding one of the Pock helmets. Very, very ahead of its time. Came out a long time ago.
go back and review it.
Helmets like this are either extremely fast in one position or extremely slow. There is no middle ground. But it looks like our rider on the front has an extremely dialed position. Good change from both teams. Doesn't look like there's too much in it. About 2 bike lengths so far.
It's the Ink AMCs with a slight advantage.
St. Peter's up by a margin.
Logan now on the front for his team. Monty lapping off.
Some very fancy frames for our young St. Peter's riders as well. Down to 3 riders on the front straight.
He's got a high bike. Doesn't have aero bars. He's doing a really good job.
One of the Turnbull brothers, I think, on the front for our home straight team.
James Farron.
Oh, how wrong am I?
How wrong. Good road rider.
On the front for his team.
Never heard of him. I'm sure he's coming through the ranks.
And Logan. Pink fluffy unicorns down.
Our St. Peter's riders might be starting to crack. They're really putting the hammer down. This could be a little bit detrimental later on.
St. Peter's
Still quite comfortably in the lead.
Carter now back on the front. Tucked in, looking great. Nice smooth flat back there.
Riders will come through with 2 laps to go.
Just a little bit of a gap to the
Gap opening in our St. Peter's team. I think it's safest bet to pull off. Yeah, both teams down to 3.
end of the last lap. Both teams have got the bell.
This is going to be close. Maybe.
Looks like St. Peter's is starting to break apart a touch. Remember, it is from our back wheel. Looks like St. Peter's will take it. Quite convincing. Very good ride from both teams. Very well executed from St. Peter's. Looks like St. Peter's is starting to break apart a touch. Remember, it is from our back wheel. Pink fluffy unicorns Looks like coming St. Peter's will through with take a 227. Quite convincing. Getting Very good. pipped marginally. Very good ride from both teams. By St. Peter's team at a 225. 225.67.
Right, into the last heat of
This will be
A
quick.
grade. And it's the CMCs on the front straight. Ethan, Angus, Jack and Cole.
Here we have our Auckland team. As I was talking earlier about Jack in his Junior World kit. Such a cool feeling winning the Fern.
Can we have C grade? C
Our
grade
MC
riders.
team
Can you all head to the
traditionally have very good team pursuits. Looks like Yeah, looks like the Turnbull brothers might be on the back straight.
Indeed it does.
They'll be sporting the turquoise Pista Corsa Devo kit. Very strong road team. Stage or two won at the Tour of Southland this year on the road by Pista Corsa. Jack's been working on his starts in the HP development session this afternoon. Training together, getting some explosion out the gate. Interesting to see if those tips have gone in one ear and out the other. Let's hope not. Hazel's still eating my chips. No remorse. Clock's on.
This will definitely be interesting. No aero bars on the back straight.
I do wonder if this will be a longer race, if it'll be a full-length TP or a 2K. Looks like Jack's start has gotten better. Good on him. Sponge soaked it up.
Love to hear it.
Oh, looks like we're freewheeling down the front straight.
Pedal. Pedal and it'll be all good.
Looks like a loose sprocket, maybe a drop chain. Our CMZ team is off to a blinder. Oh, it's happened again. Christ. Don't stop pedaling. What are we doing? Oh, well, don't even need that part. Let's hope that we can start off the track. Yep, looks like everyone is out the way. Well, looks like it's going to be a one-horse race. CMC down to 3. Jack on the front. Absolute powerhouse. Might need a little bit more vocals from our CMC team as it is starting to crack. Jack's a big lad. He's been a good draft to get into.
I think you find that these two front riders are under 19 and they've got an under 17 for the first time. Which
I think you're right. I think you're very spot on about that.
I'm pretty sure both those boys were in the national winning team.
I believe so. Jack sat up to let his P3 get on.
Definitely a bit of a shambles.
In lack of better words, a bit of a shambles. Looks like we're back together now. Hopefully our rider on the back will get a rest. It's a big, big effort riding in the wind for so long. Coming in with a lap to go. Oh,
Cole's just gone.
no remorse. Ah, well. It happens, man. It happens. What are you going to do, huh? What are you going to do? Coming through with a time of 2:24. Not too bad of a time considering.
Definitely not.
Big fat DNF from our back straight team. Need to fire their mechanic by the looks of things.
Isla Selman. Isla, are you still here? Isla, if you are here, can you very, very quickly make your way
Oh,
to
no.
the straight, please? Isla, are you here?
I wonder if they will get a rerun or if it'll be a bit of a sweeps. Craig Rogers singing lullabies on the microphone. Slightly uncanny. C-grade up next with a derby. 3-lap derby.
What's the tactic in a derby?
Tactic in a derby?
Just
Bang
ream
it.
Yeah,
Go.
ream
Just
it.
ream it.
Yeah. Yeah. Another event that's in the North Island Schools event.
Is the North Islands categorized or is it just a Omnium with all the events mixed in? When I was riding, it was an Omnium.
Omnium, yep.
Ah, yeah.
I believe it's still the same.
Yeah, so what happens is you get some sprinters that do a good 250 and a good derby. And they get lapped 15 times in the points race.
Tends to even out though.
Good display of abilities.
Good to encourage the young people to do a bit of everything.
Just a reminder, if you're feeling hungry, come down to 16. They're rusty quartz. I've just gone and ordered my loaded fries.
Heat 1 of 4. Papa Jones, Millie Oliver.
Delish.
Oh,
I'm making my way through the menu.
forgive me.
Loaded fries tonight.
Athena Zhao, Olivia Lee, and Sophie Coe. Got our young divas starting on the front straight. 3 laps, hard as you can from the go. I will hand over to another one of our up-and-coming junior world sprinters, Hazel Gardner. She will take the mic. She's a very confident, very well-spoken young lady.
Hazel, welcome.
Hello. What age group is this? Oh, it's little kitty winks.
C grade.
Oh, very nice. Oh, Derby. I think between us 3, we've got a pretty quick 3 lap on us.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, Kilo Queen, eh?
Yeah, Alex Kilo King.
Yeah.
And they will, since you're 3 laps sprint race,
So we've got 5 riders here. Bit of a colourful array of helmets going on.
Yeah.
okay, you've got the start list now.
Oh, the girl in white helmet looks pretty confident.
Good to be confident.
Yeah, it's half the race, isn't it?
Definitely.
Olivia and Sophia, all of these riders doing, sorry, Shane, all of these riders doing better than the schools last weekend.
Yeah, I think most of these riders have just come off of Battle of Schools. Pretty good event.
Yeah, it did really well this year out
Yeah,
here.
definitely. Dan's been doing well in that half. Good to see a few of them come back as well.
Some needing a little bit of a
Ooh.
push off the fence, but that's all right. They look to be all going.
Riding the grey, shortest way, around the...
Right, we're away. Starting.
Yeah, a bit of a drifty there.
Hazel's been fired. Bit of a breakup, unfortunately. Back on the track, though, it is a very tricky task for some of these younger riders. The track can be a very daunting place to be. I assure you, it is not.
It's only 3 laps, it's a little sprint race. For these
Coming into 1 lap to go. Oh, who's this? Someone in the pink, red, blue helmet. Gosh, I'm
I don't know if
colorblind.
that was a UCI legal change going on there.
Oh, here's this. What a flyer. What a spectacular performance. Unfortunately, we do not have a start list. How good is that? What a performance, coming from way at the back.
take the win. Piper's coming in home for the last half. Quarter of a lap.
Number 39, Millie Oliver, coming in.
Millie, go Millie. Come on, Millie, post up for us. Give us a celebration. At the back.
Take the win. Piper's coming in home for the last half. Quarter of a lap.
Number 39, Millie Oliver, coming in.
Millie, go Millie. Come on, Millie, post up for us.
Heat 2.
All right.
So we should have Izzy, Jess, Ashley.
Sterling's doing a pretty good job of holding today. I've seen him holding all the little kids and doing lap times for the older ones.
Definitely important to get some.
Yeah, giving back
Support.
to the sport. Always good to see. I think that's Christina out there as well, helping out.
Been a rider for a very long time, Christina.
Yeah. Pretty good array of helmets in this race as well. I see a
Yeah.
multicoloured one in P2 and a high-vis shirt in the back. And we're off.
Oh,
The start is looking a little bit smoother. Ooh, number 36 coming in hot. Is she going to catch the top, the front?
Another Millie here, going straight to the front. Millie walking, saw what
I think that's Millie at the front.
must be something.
spinning away there.
Yeah, what are those high bikes on? 82? 84? Gearing?
Yeah, around there. 86.
She waited till the bell. Race isn't over though. Is he coming back strong? She's got juice tucked in on a wheel. I think it's Ashley.
Oh,
As well. Oh,
Here we go,
The
number
flyer.
32 coming over the front for one lap to go.
great timing in by Izzy. Jet trying really hard to come around Millie. Can she come
Oh, and she's put a solid gap on everyone else.
yeah, that was
I
a
think
great
she'll
play.
take the win.
Izzy taking it?
Just to make sure of it. Bit of a stand.
I think that's Isabel Stevens that just took the win. Oh, and she's put a solid gap on everyone else.
Yeah, that was
I
a
think
great
she'll
play.
take the win.
Izzy taking it?
Just to make sure of it. Bit of a stand.
I think that's Isabel Stevens that just took. Good to see a great turnout of parents and supporters today. Front straight's looking pretty full.
Right. Just noticed these first three
It's not often you see the
all in C grade
Cambridge Velodrome full,
females, which is fantastic.
but it seems to be looking pretty.
About the same turnout as Oceania champs, don't you think?
Yeah, these kids are better, I reckon.
Oh yeah, pretty entertaining racing.
Strong riders, which is just awesome. I think wanting to follow the footsteps of our women's elite woman.
So we've got a bit of St. Peter's going on here, Hazel.
We do, with the fancy helmets as well. I'm sure they'll be peaking for the North Island Schools champs in a few days' time. They've been looking pretty strong in their training.
So you've been helping out with their training a little bit.
Yeah, I've been helping out with the younger kids, to be honest, but a few of them, older kids, turn up to ride with the younger ones, which is pretty cool to see. I know lots of excitement in the St. Peter's cycling community about the North Island champs. And we're off.
We see Amy, she saw what Millie did. She tried to attack and go hard right from the beginning. Charlotte, though, leading out the young Phoebe Ulmer on her wheel.
I think that's Charlotte out the front at the moment, looking pretty strong. Very aerodynamic helmet on.
But it's Charlotte. Phoebe's there, sitting nice and close on the wheel.
Looks like Phoebe's using some tactics here, and we've got someone clawing back.
Holding the draft, that's always a good way to go.
Just biding the time by the looks.
Definitely for the smaller
Oh,
riders.
here we go.
Out of the seat, Phoebe. Headed the
And
bell.
Phoebe's snatched the lead just in time. Set a solid gap on them as well. Nice.
Charlotte did a great job leading out. She's going to hang on to second, maybe. Amy Holdsworth coming in strong for the last little bit of the lap. She's coming around.
It's going to be a race for
Ooh,
second.
is Amy going to get second?
Oh,
Oh, close racing. Nice.
Did a great job leading out. She's going to hang on to second, maybe. Amy Holdsworth coming in strong for the last little bit of the lap. She's coming around.
going to be a race for
Ooh, is
second.
Amy going to get second?
Oh, leave that to the judges, I think.
Yes, definitely.
Right, the last heat of C grade, and then we are into B grade tempo race. So B grade, can you guys start making your way to the next straight? B grade.
I think this is our last heat of derbies, Minnie. And then we're into tempo points, which is 12 laps for B grade and 24 for A grade. That'll be a good watch.
Yeah, so for those who don't know, a tempo is you ride 4 laps, and then after that it's 1 point every lap for the first rider round to the start-finish line. So super important to be energy conserving, I think is the right word. But
Yes.
yeah, definitely maybe a bit of peeking at the board to see where you are. There'll be quite a big different range of tactics going on, so
Yeah,
that'll be-
definitely. It's always a good watch, but me, myself, I think it sounds like my worst nightmare. I think I'll stick to a 1 lap wonder.
Right, I'm summing back in while Minnie has her beveragina. Oh, Dan's just walked in front of the frame without Coca-Cola. All right. Final heat of the C grade.
Looking like we've got another St. Peter's rider at the front. Seems like they all might have the same tactic, I think. Should we see how it plays out?
What's that tactic, you reckon? Go?
Yep. Go from the bang. Is there a gun today? No.
No gun.
Go from the whistle.
Is there a whistle?
Oh, got a
Oh, he's taking a runner.
mechanical. Damn, going before the whistle. That's an interesting tactic.
I've got the stopwatch here with me.
Get some
So-
lap times.
I'll take some lap splits, eh?
What are we thinking?
I am thinking opening lap will be a 22.5. Second lap will be an 18.8.
Yeah,
Third
fair
lap
shout,
will be
fair shout.
a 20.3. And we're off.
Louis with the pink socks at the front at the moment.
Chased hard by a young boy in the red helmet. Looks like he's coming for the early pass.
Oh, yellow helmet in P3 is looking to get into the action. See if he'll come over as well.
27.61 for our first split. These
Oh,
boys
pretty close,
are
pretty
moving.
close.
Team here in the last 6 weeks.
I think we got a girl in there as well. Blue helmet.
How good.
It's always good to see some girls in sport. Love to support that as well. Oh, we've got 2 girls. Pink helmet, blue helmet. Awesome.
Coming in. Looks like we've got a young lady on the front.
That would be Molly Hawkins.
Molly. Oh,
Let's
there's
see if
some
she holds
contact. There's some
onto it.
contact in the back. How
Ooh.
good. Proper sprinting here.
Fighting for P3. Oh, we've got a lead. But it looks like Molly Hawkins will take it out with Louis right behind her.
Looks like Molly will come through at a 109.81.
Nice.
It's a long time to be off the front. How good. Very convincing win for Molly.
She looked strong right from the beginning. Got to the front. Great tactic. She knew it was only 3 laps. She could lead out. Also racing there by C graders. Might have to put Molly out, I reckon. Okay, we move on to B grade tempo.
I think that's the tempo points riders coming up on the back straight now.
Yeah, you're very right. Tempo points. I haven't done a tempo in a long time. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is it 6 lap neutral and then a point every lap?
I have no idea. Minnie just
4 lap.
explained.
Minnie just threw up the 4 fingers. 4 lap neutral. Or it could be sprint every 4 laps. Who knows? Not me. Minnie does.
I was just saying sprinter's worst nightmare. But Minnie seems to dabble. Many dabbles in the endurance races, which is cool to see. Holds their own as well.
Yep, I try. It's good to give it a go. Keep that base up.
Yeah, gotta love throwing a 100-lap Madison into the sprint program.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the 100 laps, but
Yeah. Best part is when you get thrown in and you just running off of momentum, but then you got to put in the hard yards to get back to your partner, which isn't always awesome.
yeah, I really do think the Madison was made for the sprinter, though.
Yes, it's
You
always
just-
good to have a sprinter in there.
You just get to keep going.
Good to have a mixed Madison as well. Get a female sprinter, male enduro, then you're absolutely hissing it. Got a relatively big field here, almost filling up the whole front straight. We've got a bit of Cambridge High in there.
Yeah, it looks like we'll be splitting up the boys and the girls in the B grade. The girls are waiting patiently on the back straight. Right, and we're off. We'll have one neutral lap and then a gun or a whistle will go, and
That's
The
if
4 laps will
everyone's
begin.
bunched together. Looking pretty good so far.
12 laps, 3 kilometres. The first 2 laps for B grade will be no points on offer.
So 12 laps is 3 kilometres, if anyone didn't know. 250 metre track.
the comm is happy and the race is on.
Be interesting to see some tactics in this race. Definitely got to use your brain for it to try and earn the most amount of points. And you got to burn your matches wisely, as most of the coaches will be telling their athletes.
Yeah, I definitely think this will be a hunger race in the B grade as they still learn the ways of bike racing, but I think the A grade will be a lot more technical and the boys will be very much using their own tactics and seeing what works and what doesn't.
Yeah, I think I see Jack Allen and Cole changing their bars to bunch bars, so I think they'll be getting right into it. Ooh,
Oh.
bell lap.
Right, so the points have
58
started.
taking the front.
So there'll be 10 points up for grabs in total in this race. And this rider is taking the first points and will try and take as many as possible, but at some point is likely to fall off the wagon a little bit. But
Spreading the bunch pretty thin. I wonder whether he'll try take a lap or rejoin to get some draft. Alex over there struggling with his pursuiter's cough from his pretty hard efforts earlier today. I think a few of them ended up with their face in the bin. Not.
right, looks like our rider that went off the front may get 3 points here, but
See if anyone competes for it. I think he's got it. Oh, I don't think I could call that.
Yeah, I won't be
Leave that to the
calling that.
comms.
But either way, 2 points is probably quite hard to compete against in such a short race.
Yes, definitely easier when you've got a few more laps to sort your stuff out.
But yeah, good tactic coming along here, just catching everyone when after a big chase.
33 putting the foot down. I think Ainsley behind him, sucking up that draft, maybe going for an overtake at some point. And it's Thomas on the front. Very nice bike he's got there. Saw Ainsley at the Battle of the Schools. I'm assuming most of this field was also there. 4 laps left on the board.
Young Thomas having a sneaky peek at the board as he went past, and now he's off on a roll, knowing that he's tied on points with a couple other boys. So
Yeah, it's all about tactics.
Definitely.
We've got 3 of them on 2 points.
and now Thomas will get his 3rd point and will be leading the race. So just seeing how he will play this out, maybe even letting.
Oh, we've got someone coming over with a bit of speed. We'll see what he does.
Right,
think
Ainsley's
that's
giving him
young
a bit of
Harley.
a run for his money.
Oh, it's close. And Harley's not far behind. We'll see if he gets any points.
Right, so we've got 3 boys on 3 points, or 2 boys
Yeah.
on 3 points now.
Yeah. Ainsley and
Thomas.
I think Ainsley will get all. Oh,
Thomas will need to get these next points if he wants to even it up.
here we go. He's really digging
Great.
in now. You'll see them all trying to tuck nice and arrowed.
So if Thomas gets these points, he is technically the winner of the race because he
Oh, yes.
has equal points, but he crossed the finish line first.
Here's a great race from those boys.
Yeah, very well raced and super technical.
Yeah. Good to see a bit of competing between them as well. Close racing is always good.
Next up we have the girls. Girls B grade.
This will be a good watch. I think I see a few St. Peter's kids from over here. And they've always been pretty competitive within each other for their racing in training groups. Yeah, pretty tight-knit group in St. Peter's training, which is good to see. Minnie, were you the only person at your school that did cycling?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
in my final years, yes. We did have a good cohort in 2022. We came with 7 riders, I believe, to the event that's happening over the next week, which is, yeah, really good, but kind of fizzled out over a while, and I did end up being the last one, but
Last man standing.
last man standing, yeah. Riding with a lot of the local old fellas back in Levin. Yeah, definitely helped out in my early years, but I just, yeah, they weren't getting any younger.
No, I think you brought the average age down pretty significantly, but
Yeah.
we've got,
A huge girls' grade.
yeah, wow.
Yeah, it's going to be very hard to spread out their 10 points throughout these.
I think
That's a lot.
that's Lucy and Eva at the front. I think they'll be looking to get some points early. Not too sure what the other rest of the bunch will be doing. See some Hamilton Wheelers kit in there. A few of our elite riders are in that club. I think Liv is. And Jared, man.
Yeah, definitely a few good riders have come from Hamilton.
Say something.
Right,
And we're off. Nice slow lap to get everyone together before the race starts.
yeah, make sure
Bit of
the
a bunch at the back. Oh, it's all ironed out nicely, which is always good.
right.
Lucy will be a strong contender in this race. Already see
Yeah.
her trying to follow some wheels.
Not happy to go all the way to the back, which is a good tactic in a race like this where in the B grade they only have 2 laps of a neutral before they go into the points, so definitely not want to get caught at the back.
Only 12 laps to kind of secure your spot as well. Not really lots of time to get boxed in at the bottom or stuck at the back.
Points on offer. When you hear the bell, after that, every lap there will be points on offer.
Good to see them nice and bunched together, not all spread out along the black line. That always comes for good, hard kind of racing.
Riders want to make their way to the
So I'm sure it'll get strung out soon as the first sprint goes off.
And Sterling rings the bell. Let's see who goes. And it's Eva at the front.
Lucy Payne following. We've got a Cambridge rider coming around the top.
And it's looking like the top 3 is St. Peter's, but
Big sprint for
Lucy's-
first points.
yeah,
She's going to pick up the first lot of points.
Lucy's going to collect up that first lot of points.
But probably in a field this big,
It's
it is worth just going out getting 1 point because you are likely to come in the top 7.
Yeah, 100%. It looks like the bunch is split up a little bit. We see that a bit in the older kind of grader racing as well.
Pippa Peacock in there as well. They're all there. Just waiting, biding their
Is it
time.
a point every lap?
Point every lap for one
Point every
person.
lap. Interesting. Interesting tactic from Lucy.
Reacts really well. Bit of a break now. Pippa
Right, St. Peter's collecting another point. And I think that's young Pippa.
She wants to pick up a couple of points straight off.
Yeah, keen to stay on the front, eh?
Yeah, 100%.
Creating huge gap behind with those riders behind.
It's a long time in the wind though for Pippa. She's
Well,
looking
it's
like
worth
she's
it
putting her
'cause
head down.
She is now the leader of the race with 2 points.
She'll take those points.
And she looks pretty knackered, but she's just going to keep going until someone comes around her, which is the right thing to do. Don't give anyone a free way.
I think there's constant attacks by the girls.
That's interesting whether she will hold
Ooh.
on. Oh, close calls.
Bit touch and go. Kate taking that one. Lola there now on
And
second.
I believe that is young Kate that has just taken a point. Sticking to the front as well. See if she gets another one.
So we've got everyone with at least 1 point in this front group, which is really important
Yes.
as it's going to become super intense in the last 3 laps, as we have one rider on 2 points and everyone else needs to get at least 2 more or cross the finish line first on their last lap.
Yeah, 100%.
Plenty of gas and energy there to share around.
Lucy pulling up there, which was an interesting move.
There's Miller on the front
Although this
at the moment.
St. Peter's rider in the front doesn't have any points yet, so she's still on 1, and we have 2 to go.
Interesting to see
Often you'll see one or two
whether Lucy will manage to come back into the front bunch. It looks like a group of 3 is kind of making an effort to rejoin, but they've only got 1 lap to go. We hear the bell now, and it's number 51 from Hamilton on the front, so I do not know the
No,
name.
that's not the front.
Ah,
No. We've got
okay, yeah.
Subway
I see.
Kit in the front, powering it down.
Subway and,
And
Hub
the-
Kit.
So, 3-way tie, and who?
I'm not too sure who's crossed the line first.
So I would say Patricia will take top points from that, as she
Yeah.
had 2 points and crossed first.
Some great racing from her.
Yeah, always different tactics in these sort of races. Some people leave it till late, some people, like Lucy, go out early, get some points. And
Yeah, it's always interesting.
but yeah, she still ended up in the top 7. So
Yeah,
my
awesome.
theory was right.
Yeah, it was. We've got A grade next, 24 laps. It's looking like a majority male field. We've got a few St. Peter's kids, Jack in his Worlds kit, CMC, Pista Corsa. Got Nathan in there. Cambridge High as well. Solid field.
Well over 70 riders here tonight. Just a reminder, feeling hungry, come down and get something to eat from Sam and Rusty Porch. If you're feeling like a little bit of dessert, or you just want something sweet, come and see the team at Cambridge High School table doing a bit of fundraising. We've got chocolate, they've got lollies, they've got ice cream.
Right, so we've got A grade here, making their way onto the fence.
Fair few of them.
Working hard to try and raise a bit of money, get themselves down to...
Definitely a bit of an array of age grades going on here.
Yeah, definitely.
Lots to learn from the older riders.
Yeah, definitely brings a wealth of knowledge. It's always good to mix in with the younger riders, pass on all of that information. I think I see my little brother Fergus out there as well, at the back of the fence, up next to Jack Allen and Cole.
Huge field, so yeah, 20 points up for offer here, so it's going to be pretty gnarly.
Yeah, all squeezing into the front straight as well. Looks like one's going to have to be held at the bottom. And they're off.
Riders roll away from the fence.
I think that's about 21 riders we've got there. Hannah Payne's in the mix as well.
Yeah, good to see some girls getting in there with the boys who can be a little bit more aggressive sometimes. But yeah, this should be a good race. Jack Allen making his way through the bunch to the front. It's all right to be a little bit behind in these older races as you've got 4 laps to kind of get yourself together before points start. Although people can go off the front before then, so you've always got to be wary of that.
24 laps might seem like a short distance for some of these riders out there on the road. But definitely for the younger ones, it's a bit of a longer race. So it should be interesting to see what tactics play out with everyone's different strengths.
Okay, so they had an extra couple of laps. I think they're going to actually get the whistle this time.
The tempo is also found in the school's nationals schedule, so really good for the team here to be putting on these races to help these riders just get a little bit more knowledge before they go into next week's racing.
Cole coming in hot over the front. Let's see who responds. I think that's Carter in third. Very strong rider. And James up there in second.
All 3 of these boys are really good road riders, so 24 laps is very much an easy feat for them.
Upping the pace massively as well. I think they've spread the bunch pretty thin. Hannah Payne sitting in there as well, quite nicely. And Lily Cameron as well.
Yeah, for a lot of these riders, it'll be really important just to not waste energy, stick with the bunch, because getting points is going to be pretty tricky, especially with these boys giving each other a bit of a turn on the front and all have fresh legs and just be grinding it out.
If any of these boys manage to lap the bunch in the next 19 laps, they gain an extra 20 points, I believe. So I think that might be the goal for a few of them.
Junior World Rider Jack Allen popping off
off
the
the
front a little
front.
bit, stretching the legs.
Looks like he's expanding that gap, but Carter's working hard to close it.
Under 19 national individual pursuit champion versus under 17 individual pursuit champion. So definitely a couple boys with some good legs on them.
And it looks like Carter has caught him and it gets the point. And looks like they have caught a few riders, but that is not the bunch, so they will not gain 20 points for that.
James Ferron trying to make the bridge over. Or is that
And
actually
no, that
might
is-
be Robert Turnbull?
No, I believe it is James. Yes, it is James. We see Jonah in there as well, sitting behind Nathan.
Rest of the bunch still trying to close the gap, working hard together. Nathan Bunn now.
Robert on the front now, gonna stretch his legs, get some points.
Solid group of three. Let's see what they can do in terms of points. I think it'll be a close race between them.
Pick up a few points.
Very stretched out race. So
Yes.
We'll just show them. And you're going to have to fight right to the end.
But it's still Jack Allen at the front of the race. Looks like a few other people have joined their little bunch. But of course, Jack, Carter and Robert will be a lap ahead, I believe.
yeah, so other people can gain points, but from my understanding, I believe that'll come off their negative 20.
Yes. Fair few of them out the front pushing hard.
Just over 2K to go.
Nathan picking up points, Carter picking up some more points there. James back up the front. Jack tucked in behind him, still those four. They're away.
It'll be a hard race for a few of these boys on 7 metres. Not too sure whether the older ones are on that same restricted gearing,
Lily Cameron,
but I know that the majority of the schools riders will be.
one of the few females riding in A grade. Her, Hannah Payne, Layla Crackman.
Jack having to fight for his points here. Just missing out.
Ooh,
But he's going to keep going.
looks like Nathan is going to sit on his wheel.
Yeah, Nathan, a very strong, smart rider.
It's a wealth of knowledge as well. And it looks like he's just taken the front when he sits up. It's Robert working hard to re-catch them. And the bunch is re-stretched out a solid bit again.
Should, I think by my counting, it'll make them both even. Just puts the pressure on now.
I think it would be a little bit more fair if they're all on the same gear, but it makes for interesting racing.
Yeah, it definitely does. Yeah, definitely putting some of those younger riders through their paces. But yeah, definitely I think should have been a bit of a rollout going on there.
I believe the under-20s at North Islands will be on unrestricted gearing for their individual events, such as bunch races like this.
Yes, unrestricted, and then spoke wheels as well.
Yes.
So having to put away their discs and 5 spokes for the
Duration of the
oh,
event.
bit of a lack of awareness.
Some interesting changes going on in corner 4.
It's really important in races like this and a lot of the time the Madison just to be aware of your surroundings and knowing who's flying past you.
Yeah, 100% looking is very important when you're riding around the track. Make sure you're aware of your surroundings. We've got the bell for 1 lap to go. Not too sure where the front has gone, but everyone's going very hard for the last lap.
Guy, fantastic skilled rider.
And it looks like Nathan takes out the points.
Taking that one out quite easily in the end there, 9 points.
With 9 points, Jack at 4, Carter at 4 as well, and Robert at 1. And the rest, I believe, are on 0.
Yeah, so Carter used that tactic of getting points early, but I think, honestly, that's not a issue for him, but I think those other boys were just on a bit of a bigger gear and was a bit at a disadvantage for young Carter.
Makes the rest of the race quite hard when you go out hard early, but Carter is more than capable of holding on. He's been on 7 metres for a long time and he definitely has the cadence to hold it, to back it up.
Last races of the night. C grade will do another derby, 3 legs. B grade will do a scratch
Got
race.
another derby and a scratch race, and then to end the night with a Madison. Good to see the food truck Rusty Courts out there. Some pretty good food from them.
Yeah, I'm sure you were eating all Alex's chips.
Yeah, I did nab a few, didn't I?
All right, boom. C grade derby. Looks like we have a couple of heats, 3 heats maybe. Not too sure. Not too sure at all. Looks like our camera's just gone. Oh no, it's back. Here we go. All right, awesome. Here we go. Making sure everyone's got the all clear. Young Sterling up there helping with some of the younger riders. It's always good to see. Goes a long way. Gets appreciated. Looks like we have the all clear.
Young girl in the front with the Wheat Bix triathlon kit on.
Weet-Bix Kids Triathlon. How good.
Definitely one of the first times a lot of young people race a bicycle.
I crashed my bike on the Weet-Bix Kids Triathlon.
Rookie.
I was fanging it around the corner and wiped out. But I got up the hill. All the other kids were getting off and pushing. I got up the hill. That's my little claim to fame. Should we enter? Should we go and do the triathlon?
Could do.
Is there a team event on the triathlon?
Yeah, there is.
Really?
Yep.
My name's Alex. I'm 7 years old. My co-host Minnie, she's also 7 years old. We're going to enter the Weet-Bix Kids Triathlon. All right, and away we go. Good strong start here.
Yeah, big push from big sprinter Sterling. Bit of an advantage.
Oh, looks like a big move here. Over the
Wow.
top. Young lady in the
Fluoro.
fluoro. Hitting it long. 750 meters. Doesn't sound like a long way to go, but by gosh, it is.
Especially on those little gears.
Especially on the little gears. Nice gap opening up. Some loud encouragement coming through.
You see Ashley, she takes the front, she hits it straight away. Remember, it's 3 laps, so.
The other riders are still going strong though.
Going very strong, but how about this? Opened up almost a whole straight. Could even call it a straight. Coming into the bell lap. Unless something goes drastically wrong, it looks like we've got our winner. Now the battle is for second and third.
Yeah, we'll see you in the sprint program tomorrow.
She'll get there before me. Looks like a bit of a move from number 37, trying to really stomp it through.
Be a race for second, really. Second and third.
Might take third place. Moving up into third place now.
Big attack coming from behind. She might make it up for second place, but I think we'll have Weet-Bix in second.
How good is that? Bike throw at the line. Oh, just missed it. What a spectacular race. How about that replay? Can we get the bike throw on the replay? Oh, how good is that? Nothing like a good old 6-day carnival style bike throw. Putting on a show.
Just a reminder, we've got plenty of riding still coming up.
Anyone watching up in the stands, feel free to head down, grab yourself a burger. Real good burgers. Got some chicken and chips. Got some regular chips. Got a can of Coke and some chicken. Chicken and a can of Coke.
During the first week of the school holidays,
Minnie's shaking her head, she's disappointed.
school's champs here, the road champs here,
How's that for an outfit? Pink and green helmet, pink bib. Looks like young Cooper Nielsen in the Cairns the other day.
track champs here.
Big grin on her face.
Weekend,
So happy to be here.
National Track Series, round 1, MTS, as it's better known, will also be here. It's for the slightly older riders, 17 and above. But North Island's secondary schools is open to all ages.
Christina and Sterling helping out. And here we go.
Right,
Off they pop.
twos away. Jets
Roll.
Here we go.
Pink
Nice
is
early
off.
start.
straight away. Jess
This is what we want. This is what a derby's all about. Boosting it from the start. Would you look at the excel down the back straight?
Jess comes around.
Not many people can hold a sprint out the seat in the corner.
Definitely not. Not at that cadence.
Very impressive.
Oh, pulling up. Get some draft.
Lapping off. Coming in, running at the wheel. She's been to the NTS running at the wheel workshop.
Natalie now, she's come over the top.
Here we go.
All right, she might need to make her run. Out of the corner.
Coming into the bell. Here we go.
It's a fight between these two.
And
Standing
away we
Excel.
go.
Energy again to come around.
Here comes our young rider. Started off a bit on the back foot, but has made her way back to third place. Not giving up, burying it. Could close that gap on second. It's really starting to open up now. Maybe not quite. Looks like our young lady in the fancy outfit will take it away. How good.
Absolute class.
Awesome.
Millie had her claim to fame earlier on, winning her derby earlier in the session, so.
Yeah, let's look at the bike throw in the replay. Wow, how good. Moving on to Heat 3 now. Interesting to see if we have an action-packed race similar to that one. Now everyone's seen how it's done.
So Jess's big brother Mason just came and saw me and he confirmed that he has been giving her some tips. So nice to see big brother sharing the love and the support. I'm sure Jess
Some big smiles there.
Jess did it all on her own in her life.
No, they're as tall as the handrail. How good's that? Rolling around is our third heat. Up to the rail we go. I remember when I first started out doing the Friday night racing, we had a TA 250 or a TA 500. And basically what that was is you start back as far on the rail as you can. And the person running at the time, Colin Dixon, God knows where he's scurried off to. Old Colin used to blow the whistle. And if you passed the start-finish line before the second whistle blew, you were out. So it was a game of skills, game of balance, track stand. But there's no track standing here. We're away. Big excel off the fence. There we go. We seem to be getting the hang of it now. Going straight from the gun. I'll get a 200-metre split for the final lap for you guys. See what kind of race pace we're dealing with. Second kick through the home straight. Bit of wheel surfing going on back here.
Sometimes you just need to make your own race, go past. If you've got the extra acceleration, just go the long way around.
Too right. No point waiting for someone else to make a move.
Young fella on the front, though.
Into the bell. Here we go. I'm going to get a 200-metre time for us. Oh, how's this? Young St. Peter's girl doing exactly as spoken. Doing some wheel surfing, sitting in the draft, saving that big excel. 8-1 at the 100. Coming through really hot. Looks like we've got our winner. 16.5 for the last lap.
That's pretty good for doing.
Third lap from the bottom of the track.
It's actually quite good.
It's very good.
Right, we hit the last heat of C grade. Richie should have been in this one, but he sneaked into the other one. So we should have Molly, Amy, Louis.
Second place, Richie Cameron, and third, Isabel. Missed the last name, unfortunately. Fourth and final heat for our C grade. Followed shortly by 16-lap scratch for the B grade and a 30-lap Madison scratch. I assume it's a bit of a tag team event minus the points.
Yep, pretty much. They run it at NTS quite a lot alongside the Madison elimination, which is a bit of a strained one, but always gets people going a little bit.
Talk me through that. Talk me through the Madison elimination.
So it's essentially the same as a normal Madison, but a normal elimination. But yeah, you've got 2 teammates, and I think every 2 laps, a team is eliminated, which is pretty gnarly. But
So if one rider's at the front of the field and one rider's at the back, does the whole team sit out?
what?
So you say it's a...
Well, one person's in the race and one person's out, right?
Oh, okay.
So whoever's in the race has the duty to,
Oh, interesting.
not come last.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's always the
super
goal.
strange. But yeah, super fast from the start. Just like we're going to hopefully see right here.
And they're off. Yeah, they've all got the hang of
Yeah.
it now. Big,
Gorgeous.
big starts. Using that handrail.
Little Phoebe on her wheel, doing a great job just to
We've got a good start, but I don't think we should sleep on the Topol girl from the back. She had a flyer earlier today.
Yeah, it looks like that gap's already starting to close off.
working hard there. He's bringing home the rest of the bunch. Francois now out of the seat trying to come over the top as well. Amy there.
Bunch is really starting to close up, closing on that front peloton. Here comes the young boys from St. Peter's.
Look me now coming
Yeah,
Big Excel.
Phoebe might want to have a bit of a look here as she gets up and goes.
over the top of Amy and
Going 3 wide. Followed that wheel as our number 2.
Darcy jumps on his wheel.
This looks like it should be a good race. You've got Topol coming in from behind.
Coming into the bell. Here's the 200 metre. Number 6-7 with a flyer. How good.
To stick with it, but Phoebe
Phoebe Ulmer.
superstar. Sat on the wheel of Amy. Louis came over the top.
And how good
work.
is that?
And a fight for second.
And when the bell went,
Looks like number 16 might have taken second place.
I would say
How good is that finishing lap? 15.4 from the bottom of the track.
that is incredible.
Phenomenal time. Might be looking at a bright future in the sport.
Yeah, well,
It's in the name, really.
it is in the name.
right, we move on to the last couple of races for the night.
Last 2 races for the evening.
Grades.
B grade derby scratch. Oh, no, regular scratch. My apologies. Forgot how to read briefly. B grade scratch, 16 laps.
16 lap scratch race.
Open bracket, 16 laps, close bracket. There you go.
Well done, C grade riders. It's awesome to see so many of you here tonight. You've done fantastic.
I'd really like some chips around about now. They've been demoed by someone.
Junior weekly Monday and Tuesday. North Island Secondary Schools, NTS, and then term 3, we roll into term 3. Junior program. We've got a camp.
Looks like we're splitting the boys and the girls again. Considering how big the girls' grade was, probably quite a good idea.
Such a good turnout, though.
Most of them are very close to getting fully accredited. They just need a little bit more time with the bunch racing.
Now, unfortunately, our start sheets have not been updated. Saying that, pretending that we were using them anyway.
It'll be the same as the Tempo B grade boys.
Okay.
I believe you.
Mm.
Here you go. That's all yours.
Got a bit of a Lily Cameron action.
What's Lily doing with the lads? What's she doing?
Big cousins on the front, Lily Cameron.
How old is Lily? Is she under 17? Under 19?
First year under 19.
First year under 19.
Cousins, mates, all riding here at the same time.
On the Velo Flyer, Dixie Sprint Bars. Very tiny bars. Very ahead of their time. And they're off.
So they roll away.
Interesting to see if Lily will stay on the drops or if she will sit up on the hoods like you do see endurance athletes doing in these longer races.
Looks like she's just been a bit of a pacer at the moment to make sure that they all stick together and it's not too strung out too early.
Bit of
Be
a
interesting
motorbike.
to see what her plan is from here, if she's just pulling off or if she's actually racing.
Good visual so far. Young Cambridge High School boy, straggling along on the outside. Wonder what his plan is. To sit high and get to the front early?
Riding really smoothly while he's looking over his shoulder. That's great.
Yeah, it looks like he's starting to put the pace on a little bit. Lily sits in behind him nicely. Peloton's starting to bunch up a little bit now. Pace looks like it's picking up a touch. And as anticipated, our young Cambridge High School rider has made an attack off the front.
He's just putting a little bit of pressure on the pedals. Just rolls
Opening up the peloton a little bit, fighting for that wheel.
got himself a bit of a gap. He's just eased up a little bit.
Looks like some of our middlemen have closed it though. Here comes Lily around the outside, making a bit of noise. No stranger to a bit of volume in the bunch.
Definitely not.
Thomas tucked in behind him.
Seems to be super comfortable riding by these boys, just happy to let it sit out.
Honest. That's what we like to see.
Bit of a carrot for some of these boys to chase.
Pressure on the pedals as he just keeps
Having someone
rolling over. Deegan working hard to come around.
faster riding off the front, really good to get the pace up. Here we go, as expected, pace is lifted and we are now chasing. Peloton split off into two groups. Big flyer coming from the back of our second group, trying to get to that main group on the front.
Money would be on here.
Yeah, I think they'll bridge it mostly back together.
Deegan now on the front. Keys taking the top.
None of these boys wanting to keep the pace up on these breaks, maybe trying to save their legs for the final sprint. Coming into 10 laps now. Pacing quite well.
Young Deegan still on the front, been there for a while. Might be time to rest the legs. Lily Cameron coming back around. Giving some words of encouragement, I hope.
Out of the seat, tries to get on.
You would hope so.
Just opens up a nice easy gap. She's gently rolling through, checks over her shoulder, seeing where the rest of the bunch are. She laps off. She's just kind of seeing what the bunch are going to do, if they're going to react to her coming through.
Young Deacon just powering it on the front.
That's what we like to see though.
Ainsley, Thomas,
Makes you strong.
Harley,
Bit of a move at the back. Fanning up off that wheel.
tucked in there.
Tucked in again though. Maybe second guessed himself.
Definitely looking like it's going to be a big sprint.
That's all we can hope for. 2K to go.
Those boys sitting third, fourth and fifth definitely have a good sprint on them from the derbies, so we will see if they're just wheel sucking. Yep, and he goes.
How good, it's a long way out.
Okay, we start to see a bit of a move. Here by
Doesn't look like he's putting the hammer down too much, just
up a little bit, and instantly we see the pace.
Bought the pace go, bought the pace right up.
Pedals.
Always good to control the front of races like this.
Stretch the group out. They all respond pretty well.
It's going to be a long way to come over the top from some of our boys at the back.
Hopefully this will tire Lily out for our Kieran tomorrow.
Controlling the race with his own tempo.
I'm actually racing the women's restricted Kieran tomorrow.
actuals.
Europe. If anyone wants to come and watch,
Attacks.
I'll be entered under
Gonna come from
Alexandra.
Lily, Deegan,
Cute.
Ainsley,
Cute.
Pace is definitely picking up now. The boys at the back are potentially struggling a little bit, and we've got a bit of a attack going on here. 4 laps to go.
Big move at the kilo. Lily follows over.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be racing Lily around a kilo, that's for sure. Done that one time. Don't want to do it again.
Really stretching out the peloton.
Yeah, great move.
Let's see what these boys in 3rd and 4th can do.
Yeah, Deegan sat on the front for a really long time, so he's actually doing quite well bringing it back.
Heads on a swivel, making sure he knows what's going on.
500
Lapping
to
off,
go.
lapping off into the 500. Interesting. Running at that wheel, I assume. Couple of match sprint tactics up the front here. Oh, dropped in. How good.
Bit of a flying 200 by the looks of it from Lily here. Try it go.
Lily's not even racing. Let's watch the lads, eh? Lily doesn't count. All right. Coming in with our boys here.
Yeah, we've got a big contestant going on here.
Big Excel over the back.
Mr. Skoda. Oh, he's coming.
Junior champs
He's going
jersey.
around.
Looks like he's going to stay true to the name. Coming over.
Go on.
Too wide. How good.
Stuff. Well, good on him.
Very nice ride.
Nice bike.
Nice helmet too, actually.
Yeah, you don't see too many of those bikes around these days.
Oh, might be racing with those helmets pretty soon, according to the UCI rule change. Apparently, I have heard the time trial events that were previously said that we had to wear a bunch of helmets. Apparently, we can use Euro helmets in 200s.
In 200s?
Apparently,
Really?
Little birdie told me.
Okay.
Um,
I like the sound of that because,
yeah,
yeah, helmets are expensive.
helmets are expensive. Selling expensive helmets that are no longer sought after.
And handlebars.
And bars. The UCI seems to be against cyclists at this point in time.
Maybe just against Alex.
Could be like the previous rule changes with Aerosocks. Banned those for a year or so back in the olden days and then brought them back. So maybe we get to go back to our 30mm bars and our big long helmets.
Maybe.
Or maybe not, and I just retire. Men's B grade.
Women's.
Women's B grade. I apologise. It's been a long day.
Huge field. Love to see it.
Bit of a spill down the back there. It happens.
Yeah. Happened to, who was it, Kaio last
Quite a
night?
lot. Had, if you see in the infield, a bunch of round tables all set up. Some nice the round table. Had some Kieran racing, had some Kieran betting. A bunch of plumbers came in and watched us do our Japanese style Kierans. All got given set tactics, got given fancy jerseys.
Looks like these guys are going to be repping it for their...
Yeah, how's that?
Yeah.
You might see them in the Maddo.
Yeah.
The jerseys we were wearing, actually. Or a couple of jerseys. How good's that? Perfect timing. Anyway, showing off for the crowd. We're all up there track standing. By we, I mean the entire field except me, because I didn't want to fall over. And lucky I wasn't up there to fall over, because Kaya fell over for me. Lily's going up there again. Show off.
Having a bit of yarn with the crowd, I see.
Yeah, being told off by someone by the looks. Ah, well.
She rode in the A grade earlier on, so she's having a bit of a downgrade.
Looks like we've still got some riders coming through. Not sure if they are joining the fence. It looks like they are. Christ almighty, what a field we've got today. And as soon as they've rolled to the back, they've been sent off. Neutral lap to start, as per usual. Make sure the peloton's all bunched up together. We've got about a straight of riders at the moment, so wonder if the whistle will be blown. I do assume so, as everyone is
All wheels
the
are
pace.
touching, so, well, they're stretching out a little bit, but I think you'll be happy.
Yeah, she'll be right.
Shane's happy. He blows the whistle, so that means the race is on. 16 laps.
Pace not put on too hard immediately. But I think for a bunch this big, they'll definitely want to hike it up a little bit, otherwise everyone's going to be far too fresh.
Cambridge High School and St. Peter's.
Bit of a wheel touch there at the front. Not sure if the camera picked up on that. Good bike handling to avoid what seemed like an inevitable crash, so congratulations to...
Lots of vocals going on.
Bunched up nicely now.
Subway still on the front.
Subway kit, a very cool kit. The original, one of the original trade kits, I believe. You'll notice the Southern Spars logo on the leg. And if the camera pans just right, you might see a Southern Spars flag in the high performance pit. Southern Spars is the Cycling New Zealand wheel sponsor, make the carbon discs. Very fast wheels. Might have something to do with Sail GP?
Yep.
Something to do with Carbon Works over there?
Yep, definitely. Yeah. Boats.
Boats. A lot of noise coming from the field.
Yeah, a lot of the younger women's grades are definitely quite vocal.
Good that they're aware of their surroundings.
Definitely making sure people know that they're coming through.
Pace looks a little bit higher than the men's race at this point. Looks like our girls are coming through, showing who's really boss.
Train of St. Peter's coming round the top.
A little bit of colluding, perchance.
Just still nicely, comfortably sitting on the front there.
Cambridge High School slot in the middle. Make no dramas of it.
Really cool to see the bunch riding this tight.
Girls riding exceptionally well. A bit of yelling going on, but that's just making sure that all the other riders are aware of each other. She's doing pretty well.
Just past the 10 lap mark, so looks like the pace is easing up a touch.
Tight riding.
Waiting to see if there are going to be any attacks and breaks in the peloton, or if it will be a whole lot of waiting and then a whole lot of sprinting.
Okay, Patricia decides she's had enough on the front. She leaps up. So does Lucy Gascoigne. Kate Coopermine now left on the front. She doesn't stay there much either. She's to be a sprinter.
Pretty cool to see
She's hanging on for a lap.
majority of the riders taking turns in the front.
Cambridge High School riders really at the front, controlling at the moment. St. Peter's just tucked in there, they're just biding their time. They're up nice and high, which gives them plenty of things to do as far as attacks or.
Right, looks like we've got a flyer off the front.
See a little bit of a push. Patricia,
Big push round.
again, has done a lot of work on the front of this race so far. Leading out, Kate, she leaps up. All Kate and Pippa go up. Lily wasn't expected to be quite so soon.
Lily slows the pace down a little bit on the front.
Farrier, sorry.
Was off my
Girls just roll
previous
through really
statement
nicely.
about riders taking turns in the front. I would like to revoke that.
Wow, that's pretty wide. Don't want to be up the top there.
Very wide, coming around 5 or 6 wide. Long way home.
Very much so. You've got the banking, but you're also using so much more energy. Lily being a bit mean, holding her up there.
Coming into the
chased it.
last kilometre.
Yeah, put some pace down and give her a bit of a nudge.
What's the extra ground that you cover being that much higher? It's something like 8 metres.
Yeah, it's a lot each lap.
Doesn't sound like a lot, but when you've done 16 laps going 8 metres further than the rest of your competition. Looks like we've got an attack from one of our St. Peter's riders.
It was an interesting move by Lily there. She went all the way down, then sat back up.
Another great tactic there by a sprinter.
Pulling in, so our peloton started to stretch out a little bit, coming in with 750 metres to go.
She looks like she'll just suck a wheel.
Sheltering herself out of the wind. Conserving energy.
She should be wary about the riders coming behind though.
Young P3 rider looks like. Oh,
Come on, Lily.
looks like the pace has slowed up coming into 500 metres. Interesting.
Yeah, definitely going to be a sprint.
Watch this from our St. Peter's rider at the back, coming through, coming over. Big
Yeah.
seated Excel.
Lots of speed coming. But
250
everyone else is
metres to
matching.
go.
The race, there we go, there's the last bell. We see Lucy there, timed it really well. She's just got on the wheel.
Yeah, young Lucy Payne following the wheel.
Doing very well.
The race before, which Lily won also. You don't want Lily at the end there if it's a sprint.
Looks like it'll be Lily, Lucy, sitting up comfortably. Oh, nice
And
bike
then the
throw to the line.
inside.
To stay on.
Number 49 just pipping third place there. Not too sure of a name just yet.
Take the second wheel, take the second one.
49 or 48?
That was a good little race.
Not sure, my eyes aren't great.
Winning by the girls.
Don't know.
We move into the last
No, 49, Pippa Peacock.
quite the most
How good.
race of the evening. It's either going to go one of two ways. The Madison.
Boom, mic swap. Here comes Bingus live.
Got one headphone backward.
Amateur. You can't do it. What are you doing, bro? Rookie moves.
Don't usually run over the headphones. Got a nice array of colours in the Madison.
Unsure about Madison.
Yeah, so as myself and Minnie were previously discussing, you see some of the jerseys, traditional Japanese Karen jerseys, you've got rolling out through to the front straight. Green, pink, orange.
Got a bit of yellow. Oh no, I don't think so.
Yellow's out there, but it's not the jerseys we're after. They're very big jerseys. Very hot jerseys too.
Yeah, nice and thick. Bloodstained, I think, as well.
Yes, I was given a howler of a jersey. Holes all through it, bloodstained.
One rider from each team will start.
Gosh, look at the size of them. They're going to be parachutes. Going to make the ride a little bit tricky for some of our smaller athletes out on the field today.
Got some interesting duos in here. I've got the sibling duo of Carter Payne and Hannah Payne. Jack Allen and Cole Feringer in the New Zealand kit as well. Who else have we got?
Looks like the Turnbull brothers.
Yeah.
I wonder what the car ride home will be like for those two, depending on the result, I suppose.
Yeah. Same for the Paynes, I think.
Carter will be going home to his wife and kids, I assume. Huge young man. One of the youngest in the field, if you believe it. Massive engine.
Definitely, he's been dominant in his field for a very long time now.
Feels like Carter's been 13 forever. I think he's first or second year under 17 now.
Second year, he goes into under 19 next year. He's in year 12 of high school though.
Gosh.
I think we've got Layla at the front. I'm not too sure who her partner is.
I'm assuming whoever's in the pink vest.
Not too sure who that is.
Looks like we're off. I've actually never done a medicine change in my life, believe it or not.
No, I keep convincing you to try with me, but
Not very good convincing if I'm yet to do one.
I think you're just scared.
I'm beyond scared, I'm terrified.
Looks like Cole takes the front pretty early on. It'll be interesting to see how these changes play out. And Jack chooses to stay on the fence.
Carter jumped in second position. Robert Turnbull, one of the Turnbull brothers. Yeah, Robert Turnbull jumped in, changing
And is-
nice and early.
Hannah's gaining height, looking for a nice clean change.
Look at her, got absolutely thrown by her brother. Probably a 30 to 40 kg weight difference there. Cole comfortably sitting on the front.
Pretty cool. We've got brother and sister racing here, Hannah and Carter Payne in yellow.
We've got some of the riders sitting nice and high up the track so that they can make the nicest change possible with
Nice.
minimal effort.
Nice hot change here from our development team.
Yeah.
So we see Cole and Jack there.
What a powerhouse Jack is off to Junior Worlds with you, Hazel, and Minnie.
Yep.
Hannah,
So exciting.
little brother Carter.
Very exciting. A bit daunting as well. And you've done your fair share of Junior Worlds. Yours was where China and
China and Appledorn.
Appledorn.
I'm Unk now, I'm so old.
Yeah, you are Unk status.
Leo's riding's partner.
Cheeky flick of the elbow to warn the rest of the field that he's lapping up.
Very courteous of him.
Not sure it changes all too much,
No.
but you know, the thought's there.
Pace is heating up a little bit, but everyone's looking pretty comfortable.
Robert
Got
Turnbull,
Jonah in the mix.
Robert Turnbull's mullet flicking around in the wind. How good's that?
Glorious.
Dan, we've put to work as well tonight. As commissaire, he is a national
Is this a points race, Madison, or just a scratch?
Madison scratch, so might not be that exciting.
Oh, I think you spoke too soon. We've got a breakaway.
Going to be tricky for our comms to keep the lead without a points board.
Yeah.
Leo Henderson coming through.
Some of the big lads racing in the elite under 23 upward categories. Race 200 laps and over for the Madisons.
Hole there on the front. Jack coming down to meet him, helping the fling.
Couldn't do it.
How many Ks is that? 50?
All of them.
All of them.
All of them,
Yeah,
all of the
solid.
Ks.
Good
Too
answer,
many.
good answer.
Carter coming down to Hannah. Flinging Hannah.
Nice change from our
Those biceps.
siblings there.
Bit of a close call between pink and green, and then
Unfortunately,
Mr.
I missed
Courser and
that.
green.
Here comes Carter Payne jumping over the front.
Always gets a little bit messy in the Madison as people are changing in all different speeds, but
Carter closing the gap. He seems to have forgotten that there are no points in this race. Looked like he was coming in for the points.
setting Hannah up in a good position though if they choose to change on this lap. Good to see everyone looking for their partners and keeping it nice and clean in the front bunch.
Nathan Bunn in the pink. Nathan should probably change his gear down.
Yeah, he's got Layla as a partner.
Flinging in each other.
Insane weight difference.
It's Cole. He looks over his shoulder. Just to
What's
check
this guy
where everything
doing, man?
is.
Just stretching the legs.
Nathan Bunn coming around.
He's hunting Cole down, that's for sure.
His partner Layla.
Cole's looking to change, I think.
Doing a fantastic job there. Layla,
Wonder if we'll see any split changes. I know old Tom Sexton loves a good Maddo and he can't live without splitting a change.
Oh,
Nothing wrong with it. Really good to watch.
couldn't be teamed with
throws a few people off when you do that.
It's pretty brave.
It is, it is.
Duncan boys doing a great job at the moment.
Our CMC team putting in some work.
Is that Robert or James? I can't tell.
Green team seems to be struggling with the comms and the looking, but everything else is looking pretty clean.
Robert Turnbull going for another hot lap on the front.
Getting nice and aero as well.
His brother James having a blast up there. Don't think he's taken his eyes off him the entire lap.
No.
Great visuals from such a young rider.
Can spot that mullet flapping from a mile away.
Sitting in behind Jack now. Good wheel draft.
Yeah, 100%.
Here he comes, changing it with James now.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
James now flinging through. Look what sneaks it underneath. Layla Crackman, what a fine fling that was. Must have been a hefty fling there by Nathan. Took a sprint.
Layla Crackman on the front, putting in the hard yards. Hasn't dropped the pace whatsoever.
Got a solid sling from Nathan, I believe.
Very impressive.
Looks like she's on quite a small gearing compared to the other boys, but she's holding her own, which is cool to see.
Spin to win. Spin to win.
Oh, yeah.
Might be looking to come through into another change.
Yeah, I believe so.
Nathan looking. Yeah, coming in through the change here.
Nice. Don't know how much speed he'll get off.
Nice pit.
Nice.
Nice flash of pink there.
He's picked a good wheel to sit on. I think that's Robert coming into the bunch.
Doesn't seem too interested in sitting on that back wheel.
And that's Hannah great with the comms, changing with her brother out the front.
Carter with good visuals.
Very dialed team in the yellow.
Jack on his wheel. All the riders are still there. It's pretty good.
Carter with a very late reaction to the attack there from
Could be anybody's race.
not our development team, another team. I'm not too sure.
That's Jonah at the front, I believe.
Jonah.
Lapping. Is he lapping up? Yes.
Jonah the dropped.
Jonah the dropped.
How good is that?
Runs a pretty solid YouTube account, I believe.
Okay, check that out. Good to see some influencers riding around on the track.
Of course. Alex, you're an influencer yourself, aren't you?
Oh,
You dabble, you dabble.
I dabble.
4 laps to go.
Big change from our development team. Very clear to see the restricted gears.
Absolutely hissing it.
Cole, looks like James Turnbull's chasing him down hard. Nathan Bunn following through. Gap doesn't seem to be closing that quickly.
James is doing it for the love of the game. Look at him go. Ooh, getting a bit.
James is racing for honour. He's coming through. He's coming through hot too. How old's James?
No idea.
He's not very old. Jack, here comes Jack. Now this will be a man to watch.
What a unit. Getting aero, just flying down the back straight.
There's not much aero for Jack, all 6'8" of him.
Yeah.
Coming into our home lap. Looks like Robert Turnbull chasing hard. Nathan Bunn sitting in third. It looks like our podium has been decided. Here we have Jack
Nice clean race
coming
from
in.
the group.
Robert and Nathan. How good is that?
Nice.
James and Robert coming in second.
Yeah, nice clean racing. No crashes, no split changes. A few interesting moments, but overall pretty good.
So, Cole and Jack in first. Two Turnbull brothers in second. And Layla and Nathan in third. That is the end of our second term of Friday Night Racing. Thank you so much for all of you who have been tuning in. If you haven't already subscribed to Velo X, What are you doing? Make sure you subscribe. Shouldn't have to tell you twice. Thank you all very much for tuning in. I hope me and my two co-hosts have done well enough for you. Everyone enjoy the rest of their night.